Good afternoon, good day, good morning, whenever or wherever you are watching this HQ TV. And this moment, we want to speak with the National Publicity Secretary of AFENIFERI, the Pan Yoruba Social Cultural Organization, which has been providing direction for Yoruba people and ensuring that what Yorubas have always agitated for since even before the independence, as those things have not been put on the ground. And we are talking of another person that all of you know very well. He has been the voice of the voiceless. He has stayed faithful to his convictions, and he has been as constant as another star. No only person like than Mr. Yinka Odumakin. Yes, sir.
My pleasure.
Everybody's complaining, nobody's particularly happy. Either you're in APC or PDP, even you are politically current situation in the country. What do you think is responsible? How did we get here?
Well, the headsmen and their sponsors are not working. They are happy. This is the best country they can have. We have a country where they can sit on the next of others. And people shout that yes, non-negotiable, indissoluble, indissoluble. The same people in 1953, after they actually put more promotion for the independence, who walk out of Nigeria and agree only to come back to Nigeria on the basis of confederalism. What they call 8-point demand, which very clearly confederalism. The same people today, they say they don't understand what the structuring means, what federalism means. Those who understood confederalism in 1953, because they are taking Nigerian advantage in Nigeria. They are taking Nigeria money, they are putting euros to the Republic. The Fulanis, they have told their version for the Fulani Republic, and they are happy with it. And so, they don't care about the rest of us.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back. You said something, but again, those who made this government possible, they were relenting proponents of restructuring through federalism and even fiscal federalism as per the current vice president. So, but they are holding levels of power now. Those who enable this present government. So
They are not
and they are Southwesterners.
they are not enabling apostles of anything. They stand for nothing. They just deceive people. I know that there are either Yoruba land, like Dr. Akinba and rest of them, who are their necks when they are fighting APC. You know, we are going to this well. What's the terms of business with your husband? Another husband. After they had troubled them, they said Lai Mohammed should be explained to them. Lai Mohammed first came and brought the document and contained nothing. After they complained, they brought another document, which is more like a memory document, where they say there's a federalism, they believe in it and things like that. And that was the reason which people were deceived into thinking that they are bringing federalism. But the moment they get power, their husband said they don't know that's what the social means. And what they did was what we call here deception. We deceived them to deceive us. Those people knew that their agenda was to deceive Nigerians. And when I come back to the next level, that's the next level that we are in.
Many people have been saying that 2015 might actually be a mistake, but 2019 was not a mistake. The thinking was that there was this thing in 2019. Take Oshibajo, go to Buhari, which I guess we are all that we are. But it seems even the vice president is not even in the scheme of things right now.
He was never in the scheme or anything. They just used him. Buhari practically said it was that he don't want to do. This is the president. And he gave the straw, the compromise. It was the last minute. Buhari asked me to go and bring 3 people. And somebody that went, like, take 1 person from me. Somebody went to him. He said, okay, bring 1 person. And he was not that person. He was going to use message to talk to me. Just bring 3. Bring 1. That was when it was the mix. And So you know, Fredo, I seen there.
He seems the most disrespected vice president in Nigerian history.
Oh,
Who doesn't seem to have any say whatsoever.
you can say that again. You can say that again.
But you are once close to Tinubu, and there was something in 2006 which you have said publicly in so many fora that you told him that he was going like this to go the other direction.
Yes, clearly. I was close to him at the point, and but at the point, I saw through the whole scheme. Like, no. This everything that is doing here stands against my beliefs, my corporate goals, and what I stand for. And for me, you know, I value what I cherish, what I stand for, more than anything else. At the point, six.
They didn't try to convince you to stay within his political family.
Oh yeah, he did, but I saw the look. I saw that. So I don't think that.
But won't his supporters say it was because maybe you didn't get what you were looking for under him?
What was that?
Of course, it's your words against theirs.
There was nothing. There was nothing. Yes, all the billion bonds you have are not valid.
Now we are at crossroads. For the first time, you want to travel to Egypt, you are afraid. You want to travel to New York, you want to travel to here you are afraid. What do you think is the way out? Because at the end of the day, either we break or we don't break. Everybody's a loser. Nobody loses. Nobody gains anything in a system of anarchy that we have. What do you think is the way out? As a leader, what do you think?
What is very clear? It's either our fellow Nigerians, although they are behaving more like what Lobiga said. Here's what it is. We look more like enemy tribes.
That's a Igbo and Yoruba.
Not more you. Fulani in particular. For them, they don't believe that live together on corporate terms as fellow citizens. They are on their own terms. They should dictate. Others should behave like we are slaves to them. That's what they have been doing for independence up to. So clearly, they are what I call impossible.
In fairness, Yaradua, the former president who died in 2010, was Samson Fulani, but he pulled through the amnesty program in Niger Delta. As you could see that go. Don't you think, sir, that this is more about Buhari's personal, what's gone than a class thing?
No, it's more than they have a corporate goal. Look at what's going on now. Look at what Fulanis in Nigeria are telling us. Fulanis in APC, Fulanis in APDP, in PDP, Fulanis in Division, Gumi, Governor of Bauchi, Buhari, all of them, El-Rufai. And don't forget, El-Rufai announced in 2015 that Fulanis like him are coming to Kaduna to assassinate people for their cows. And they have to travel out of jet and settle them. And the same for El-Rufai told us in 2014 that any Fulani life at stake
Because it's like taking a loan.
A loan, repayable. So clearly, and when you look at what their headsmen, their bandits, those of them in government, what they are doing with the rest of us, it's clear they have shown us clear that we are not the same people, we are different civilizations. And all they are doing, there's no gap for the rest of us. They don't see us as human beings. They see us as enemies.
But they are feeling the brunt of killings and insecurity more than the South, relatively.
I know. Well,
the bandits, kidnapping and stuff like that.
Well, you have to, as a journalist, you have to go and find out what's going on here. most of the killings we are seeing over there in the north, they are killing the Hausas. One of the Fulanis. It's Hausas that are behind the front of what the Fulanis are doing. The Fulanis, the Hausas were the first one to come conquer. So when they finish the Hausas, and they came to Loni. After I learned that they came to Shugo, and by the warriors and the warriors faced them in Shugo, push them back into. So clearly, when they say, they are feeling the problem, they are killing people in the north, they don't report their killing.
We'll be right back.
Welcome back. We are still speaking with Mr. Yinka Odumakin, the National Public Secretary of Afenifere, the Yoruba Socio-Political Organization that is the indisputable voice of the Southwest, irrespective of present political leanings. Thank you very much for your time.
My pleasure.
You are telling me something off record.
Yes, you know that
it was the outside they were killing. And you are trading it to Kanoe.
Of course, you know, when they started their jihad, they first launched their war against the Hausas. They deceived the Hausas that they are bringing pure Islam to them. That the Islam they are having was not pure. And the Hausas were deceived. And that's why Hausas started killing their own kings to surround the Fulanis. So after they finished the Hausas, that they moved to the Kanoris. Borno. And those one said, you want to give us Islam? We know Islam before you now. And the Kanoris, they deceive. That's why today, when you go among the Kanoris, you don't see emirs.
Yeah,
show. You have to show. They are show. It was saying when the Kanoris stayed them, that they came to Iloni.
And the rest is history.
Yes.
Now let me. Opinions are somewhat divided on Mr. Sunday Adeyemo, aka Sunday Igboho, about what has been doing the last couple of months, especially at Igongo and the Igboho area for your state, where he has done exactly to stand up to the marauding S-men. Do you endorse his activities?
Well, to the extent to which he had not broken any law, all they have said is no when it was necessary. Stop killing my people. That is endorsed. Because if you study this Yorubas have never been defenseless. There will always be people to rise to say no in Yoruba history. So Sunday is one of the heroes for standing up to tell the Fulani Moredas, you can't come here and be killing our people like animals. We are human beings. Enough of
Was it true that the ADSF actually wanted to arrest him when he came to visit Baba Adebanjo last week?
Oh, clearly, they worried him on the way. They stopped him. There was some skirmish. He saw him moving his shirts given to them when they were holding him. But eventually, he escaped that scene and he still came to Lagos.
Do you believe the unity of Nigeria is clearly negotiable? Some people say it's not negotiable.
Oh, for us, it's negotiable. Those who are saying Nigeria's unity is not negotiable today, they are the first people to negotiate it. The first coup they did in 1966, their revenge coup, the theme of that coup was Araba. What's mean Araba? Let's divide it.
Why do you think Southwest political leaders, out of 5 governors in the Southwest, 5 are from APC, the ruling party? Why do you think they are helpless?
They are helpless because they...
As a leader, I don't think they're happy their people are being killed.
No, it's not that they're happy. But they're in
dilemma.
chains.
Then what?
In chains.
In chains. Chains as in...
The Fulani chains.
But people are saying that they have to do more with 2023 than any other thing.
Where is the role of 2023?
But they want to succeed Buhari. Governor Fayemi, Fashola, of course, and their senior, their leader, Senator Tinubu.
Anybody who's thinking of succeeding Buhari now is deceiving himself. In from Southwest, it's a deception.
From the Southwest. But naturally, people assume that power will shift to the South after 2 terms of Buhari.
What? Let's wait.
So you don't believe that power should shift to the south? If or maybe, or are you one of those who fear that there might not even be 2023 in the first place?
Well, I've not seen the road to 2023 the way we are going. The new way Nigeria is going now, we can arrive on so many different destinations. But 2023 is very unlikely where we are. I believe that power should shift to the south, but I'm not convinced that APC will give power to the south.
Is the Tinubu for president campaign is gaining momentum? Even the man himself has not officially come out to say he wants to contest. This is going by what the role he played in installing this government, that perhaps he might actually get it, the slot.
The more reason we not get it.
The more reason
we not get it. Because this is dealing with Fulanis. They are not beyond to anybody. They don't owe you anything. Whatever you did for them, Allah put you there to do it for them. It's not you. You are just a messenger. Allah just put you on the way to achieve their purpose. So they don't owe you anything. The more reason that you think they owe you something is the very reason you get nothing back from them.
So, on the final note, what do you think is the way out for things to return to normal in Nigeria? Many people still believe it has to do more with Buhari's leadership style than any other thing else. Do you share that belief?
President Buhari is part of the problem. But it's not the only problem. We are dealing with a very deep clash of civilizations in Nigeria.
Clash of civilizations?
Yes. You know, after the end of the Cold War, Francis Fukuyama wrote a book about the end of history, saying that the world will know peace, everything will be okay, and the rest of them. And that book was celebrated until his teacher, Francis Fukuyama, Samuel Huntington, came out with his own book, which he called Clash of Civilizations, where he showed that the world will not know eternal peace. The world will be more turmoil, because that what we are going to be having will be clash of civilizations. That those who are living within the same space, but who are governed
by different
principles and civilizations, will be falling more apart. Whereas those who share similar civilizations, who live in different spaces, will coming together. We have seen that happening with several Chinas have come together. We have seen it in the Soviet Union, in Europe, that has happened. So it is happening all around the world. Fulani in Nigeria are now finding home in Nigeria. Nigerian Fulani are going to Fulanis in Nigeria Republic, in Mali, and the rest of them. So Samuel Huntington, the teacher, has improved rights. And the word genocide has been heard more around the world since after the Cold War than any time in history. The world today is in turmoil. And Nigeria were a branch of that clash of civilizations. And that's why you can see the clashes going on in Nigeria between the Fulanis and non-Fulani Nigerians. Because there's a clash, you know.
And what is the way out?
The way out is very clear. It's either our partner agree that we should live together as brothers and sisters under federalism, with each section of the country determining their own affairs, or if you consider this way, the
time will come where you have to separate.
Where people will say enough is enough.
I'm still going to, before I round off, I'm still coming back to the Southwest leaders. They pride themselves as Omoluabis. And the concept of Omoluabi is that there are certain things you cannot take. There are certain principles you cannot compromise. There are certain things that they should not see you doing. Are we seeing in the present political leadership in Yoruba land that Omoluabi has deserted us?
Well, clearly, there are a few, very, very few of them you can count your fingers that you can ascribe Omoluabiism to. Most of them are just politicians. There are people
There who are able to sell their mothers, sell anything.
just to get power. So you can't say that such people are Omoluabi. I'm not saying that there are not some Omoluabi among them, but they are very few. And therefore, for those who hold nothing dear, who sees everything as politics, money making, and the rest of them, they can't give vote. You cannot give what you don't have.
And do you think our traditional rulers have any role to play?
Oh well, they have been standing up, but you know that the traditional rulers, they are mostly under the political leadership.
Sure. It's a pleasure talking to you, sir.
My pleasure.
Yes, sir. Thanks for your time, sir.